Hi, room 310. We're going to make this Sierpinski's triangle. We're going to do it pretty quickly, and I'm going to show you how to fold it. So we start from here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to make this into something that looks like this, a Sierpinski's triangle with this design in the middle, and I'm going to show you the first couple steps of building this. So first we start off with a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. We're going to fold it that would be hot dog style, I believe. So essentially the long way, fold it right in the middle. And what that does is it gives us a line right down the center of our sheet. And I'm going to put a mark on the bottom where that fold is. That gives us basically, we lined it up, that gives us the center point. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure with my ruler. Since I know the bottom side of this is 8.5, because it's an 8.5 by 11 sheet, I'm going to measure 8.5 inches from the corner here, this is 0, all the way up to 8.5 inches, and I'm going to try to find out exactly where that 8.5 inches right here intersects with the middle point, which I believe is right there. So that's where that 8.5 inches going this way touches the middle line. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw that line from the corner to there, and make sure that I draw it carefully, use the straight edge right to the corner. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, but I'm going to make sure that it's 8.5 inches. So once again, I'm going to measure from the corner to that spot. Make sure it's 8.5 inches. It looks like I'm pretty close. For the sake of the video, I'm close enough, I think. And then we're going to draw that line. And what we've drawn is an equilateral triangle. Now, you can do that also with folding. But for now, I think the measurement on this one with the big triangle makes a lot of sense. So we have an equilateral triangle, 8.5 inches on all sides. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to fold to find center midpoint. So I'm going to find the midpoint of this line by folding this line, or this sheet, across. So I fold this corner to this spot right there. And then what I do is I line it up. So I line it up the whole way with the pencil line right here. And I line it up all the way to this corner. Now, that if the pencil line isn't showing, I have to redo it. So I'm going to go again and make sure that the pencil line the whole way is visible. And if it's not, I'm going to make it so that it is. So I want this line to be visible all the way down, and I want my line to line up. So there we go. I think that looks pretty good. We're going to make that fold across. And now what we've done is we've created, when we open it up, we've created this new seam, which shows us the end point, or the midpoint right there. The next thing I'm going to do is the same thing, but to the other side. So I'm going to fold this corner to the top, and I'm going to find the midpoint of that last side. So I'm folding this to the top. I want to see the pencil line the whole way, and I can kind of see the edge of it right there, right? So I hold this, I straighten that up, and what these should do is they should intersect in the middle. So right now, what we've created is the third midpoint. So now I'm going to draw my 3 lines, connect those 3 midpoints. So I'm going to draw a line from here to there. All right, I'm going to draw a line from here across the top. So I'm going from midpoint to midpoint in all cases. And I'm going to draw a line from here to here. And what this does is it creates an equilateral triangle on the inside. It also creates a net very similar to the tetrahedron that we did last week. Now that's the first step, or the first series of steps. Now what I'm going to do, I'm also going to outline the folds. So you see the folds that we made? I'm going to draw a line over those folds simply because I think it's going to make for a very nice design when we start to color this in and make it an art project. So I'm going to do that line first, and then I'm going to do this line. Right, and then I'm going to draw the line right down the center. And what we're doing is we're basically just copying our trace line. So we're just kind of helping to kind of identify this middle triangle, right? And we're going to use color. So this then is going to turn into what we started with. Eventually, you're going to end up adding color to it. So the first step is building that large center triangle.